Hello, let's talk about something. Let's talk about hookers or prostitutes. That'll be fun. Um, it's a pretty misunderstood thing. There's a lot of ignorance towards it, I suppose. Some guys could never do it. Some guys, it's the only way they can live. For me, I love it because it just gives me absolute freedom. It allows me to have absolute freedom, and that's perfect for my life. See, for me, time is more valuable than money. I will run out of time long before I run out of money. So the money is not really an issue. So once you take the money aspect out of it, seeing hookers or prostitutes is the easiest, simplest way to enjoy my life with absolute freedom, but still fulfill my sexual desires. Like, the reality is, if I say this as a joke all the time, if my dick dropped off tomorrow, I'd probably never talk to another girl again because I'd have no need to. And that's not an insult towards girls, it's just that I don't really like people. So if my dick dropped off tomorrow, I'd go out and I'd buy a big farm somewhere and I'd ride dirt bikes and I'd fill it up with every animal there was known to man, and I'd just hang out with my animals and ride dirt bikes all day. You know, that'd be the perfect life for me. But unfortunately, I have this evil dick that needs to feed. So the easiest way for me to feed him is with prostitutes. And as I said before, money is not really an issue. I'll run out of time. My time is way more valuable than my money. I'll run out of time long before I run out of money. So money is not really an issue. So it makes it nice and simple, and it allows me to have absolute freedom. And I don't really believe you can have true happiness until you have absolute freedom, because until you have absolute freedom, you're always going to be answerable to someone. And the joy with my life is I don't answer to anyone. There is no one that I have to answer to, which is fantastic. At this point in my life, that is exactly how I want to be. Now, I know a lot of guys who work either offshore or in the mines. In Australia, they're either working offshore or they're miners, so they're away for a long period of time. Now, having a girlfriend would absolutely fuck with their head. Like, is she cheating on me? What is she doing? Who is she seeing? Where is she? Why is her phone turned off? You know, these are all things that can drive you insane. So I know these guys, all these guys, they won't even think about girls. When they're at work for the three or 4 weeks or however long they're at work, they don't even think about girls. As soon as they finish, as soon as they get their time off, they jump straight on a plane and they fly to Thailand. They fly to Pattaya. And that is perfect for them. They've got money to burn. They come over here and they fuck themselves crazy. They have a different beautiful girl every night, and then they go back to work. Then when they finish here, they go back to work and they don't think about girls until they get their break again. Now, I know every Western girl is going to hate this. You know why she's going to hate it? Because this kind of mindset makes her redundant. This kind of mindset where guys are in Australia and they're not even thinking about girls, they're just working, making their money and saying, hey, I'll go to Pattaya when I get my time off. This completely makes these Western girls redundant, and that is a horrible thought for them. So that's why I always, that's another reason why I have to disable comments on my Facebook, because I get things like calling the girls zippers and slopeheads, and you know, and a lot of this comes from Western girls, and generally it's fat, cake-eating Western girls who have probably lost a boyfriend to someone who has said, fuck you, I'm going to Thailand. Because once guys actually experience this lifestyle, it's very hard to go back to the lifestyle of you know, going to movies and going to dinner, and like the perception of free pussy. All these guys talk about, oh, I get free pussy. I get free pussy all day long. Oh, me, I'm just free pussy all day long. You see, to get pussy, you have to spend time with it. You have to spend time with it. Now, how can it be free when it's called spending time? Now, like we said before, for me, time is more valuable than money. Now, I'll just tell you how it works for me. Like, for 22 hours a day, I don't even think of girls. I do my thing. I go to the gym. I do my work. I go feed my animals, and then I'll say, right, evil dick needs to be fed. So I'll tell you how this works. Especially here in Pattaya, guys that understand it will know how it works. You basically, because anything goes here, you can walk up to basically any girl you want. If she has a boyfriend or she's not a working girl, she will not be offended because this is just Pattaya. I walk up to girls, I look at them and I go, boom, boom, and they look at me and they go, hama, and I'll say, haloi ba. I always start as low as I possibly can because you never start high. Haloi baht's it's 500 baht, so it's like fucking $16. Usually a lot of them will just go, fuck you, motherfucker. But hey, if they're going to do that, then they hate me anyway. So it was never going to work. So three things are going to happen. You've got, when you say haloi baht, which is $17, $17, they're either going to say, okay, and if they say okay, then you've got a keeper. And when I say a keeper, I don't fucking mean marry her. I mean just hang on to her. Keep her phone number. Now, let's get this right. When I use the word keeper, I mean keep her as a regular, not keep her as a fucking wife. So if she says yes to haloi baht, then you keep her phone number because you've got a good girl. Because I'll tell you what, she's into you. Because if she's going to fuck you for $16, then she's into you. She's either going to say yes, she's either going to joke with you and have a bit of fun and say, oh, no, and then you can negotiate your way up from there. That's fine. I say haloi baht and she goes, oh, no, too cheap. She might say jetloi, which is 700 baht, and we work our way from there. But that's cool. We work and we go from there. Or the third thing she'll do is she'll just go, fuck you, go away. Now, if she says, fuck you, go away, then she absolutely despises you, and it was never going to be fun anyway. Because if her attitude is, fuck you, go away, fuck off, then her attitude was never going to be one that you could have a good time with anyway. So those are the three things that are going to happen. She's either going to say yes to your haloi baht, which is $16, $17. She's either going to negotiate you up or she's going to tell you to fuck off. So those are the three things that are going to happen. And generally, because I've been here long enough now to pick the girls pretty well. I can pick the girls now that are like, oh yeah, I feel like having a bit of fun, I'll come and hang out with you. Or the ones that are just fucking stone cold killer, fucking give Lao, quick shower, Lao, quickly. They come back to your room, it's like, Lao, up now. It's quickly, shower. Like, let's fucking get this over so I can get the fuck out of here, I very rarely get that. I don't get that anymore because I put the groundwork into the girl in the first place. And don't just go by looks, because if you go for these girls just by looks, you're going to fuck up every time. Talk to them a little bit. Just, have a bit of fun. See if they've got a bit of personality. Okay, because even though you're just taking them for an hour and you're just basically paying to get your rocks off, there's a better way of doing it. There's a happy way of doing it and there's a shitty way of doing it, And you want to have a bit of fun. You want to have a bit of a laugh. Like I take all my girls short time. Anyone that knows me knows that I only take girls short time. I haven't slept with a girl for 6 years. I haven't spent a night with a girl in my bed for well over 6 years, because that's not what I want to do. And that is the joy of doing what I do, because I can take the game that I want to take. I can take long time or I can take short time, and I always choose for short time. I don't want to have a prostitute sleeping in my bed. I don't want to have anyone sleeping in my bed. I like to sleep in peace. Even when I was engaged, and this is pretty embarrassing, but even when I was engaged, me and my fiance in Australia, we slept in separate rooms. I know this really sucks. And we slept in separate rooms, and I used to wake up in the morning. I would lock my bedroom door, because that's what kind of paranoid fuck I am. My bedroom door's locked so no one can come in and kill me while I'm asleep. I would lock my bedroom door, and when I wake up in the morning, I would text her and I'd say, bedroom door's unlocked, come and have a hug before I get up and have breakfast, and she'd run up the stairs and fucking hug me for 10 minutes. What a cunt, see, I'm just not cut out for this relationship shit. I'm not cut out for it. I'm just not cut out for all this fucking cuddle, sleepy fucking, what do they call it, spooning shit. I'm just not cut out for that. It's my dick needs to feed. My dick needs to feed, and that's about it. That's where I'm primitive. I'm like a fucking ape, you know. I'm from Planet of the Apes. My dick needs to feed, and that's as primitive as you can get. I'm as primitive of a human being as you can get. I'm fucking only one notch away from Neanderthal. But that's just me. That's just me. So you know, I had a girl once. I was seeing a hooker for a while as a regular. I was seeing her for a regular, and we were you know, we were starting to have sex, and she looked at me in the eyes, and she said, "I love you." And my fucking dick went soft straight away, and I couldn't fuck her for a month. What's this shit? Don't ever fucking say that to me. Don't ever, you know, you've just fucking ruined everything. Why would you say that? You know, and I know she was just saying it. She didn't even mean it. She was just saying it because she thought she owed it to me. Because I'm such a, you know, regular customer, she owed me that compliment. But what it done was it fucking destroyed my dick for a month, and I couldn't even see her. And I'm like, don't ever say that again. You see, once you put emotion into the mix with me, it makes everything messy. Once you put emotion into it, then it just muddies the whole pot. I don't want emotion, because emotion is going to cost me. It is going to cost me time. Fuck the money. I don't care about the money. Emotion is going to cost me my time, and I don't like spending my time, because I would rather spend my time sitting here talking to you on these videos than I would having some fucking girl sit on my bed watching TV, and I'd have to say, can you turn the TV down because I'm trying to make a video. You see, absolute freedom. Absolute freedom. No pussy is free, because how can it be free when it takes away your freedom? You know, and this, I have this absolute freedom which is just insane. I've just fucked. I'll be honest with you. I just fucked. What was she? Lovely little thing. I picked her up off the fucking beach. It cost me what it cost me? I paid this one $700, so that's about $22. She was here for 2.5 hours. What the fuck? You know, $700, $22 doesn't worry to me. Doesn't matter. Fuck, I give 22. It's more than $22 for a bag of dog food. It's more than $22. I give the dogs more than $22 fucking dollars. You know, it doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. It's the freedom that comes with this lifestyle that I enjoy. Okay, so I hope you understand. I'll make more videos like this, but I hope you understand that just because it doesn't work for you, it does work for some guys. Like I said, a friend of mine spent a long time in jail. He spent 6 years in jail, and he said to me, he goes, the first 3 years were hard, the second 3 were easy. And I said to him, why? Why were the first 3 so hard? And he said, because I had a girlfriend. Because I had a girlfriend. And every night I was thinking where she was, what she was doing. By the second 3 years of the 6, she'd gone. We'd broken up, and it was just so much easier. Now, if you can understand the concept of that, you'll understand the lifestyle and the freedom that comes with only sleeping with prostitutes. And I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of it. Why would I be ashamed of it? Good God. You know, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Like I say, if my dick dropped off tomorrow, I'd probably never talk to a woman again. And that's not an insult to women, because I don't talk to guys anyway. So I already don't talk to guys. And I'd probably never talk to a woman. It's just evil dick needs to feed. He needs to feed. Late at night, he says to me, I've got to feed. So that's why I've got to go out and feed him. And the easiest way to feed him is just to get someone to come here, feed him, and then, thank you, here's your money, goodbye. What did Jack Nicholson say? He goes, I don't pay prostitutes to sleep with me. I pay them to leave. I don't pay prostitutes to sleep with me. I pay them to leave. On that note, have a good day. It's always good talking to you. See you guys.